Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I have another double album review. Two up-and-coming bands. First review is Solutio from the band Psychit, and the second one is the band Futility, and the album is called Anhedonic. But before I begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do rock and metal reviews, rankings, and a lot more. So I will be dividing these reviews into chapters. So open up the video description and you're going to see some like timestamps. So if there is only one review you would like to watch, you can just jump to that. But I would like it if you did watch this full video. So the first band I want to talk about is called Psychit. The name of the album is called Solutio. It's a new band. Their style is 70s proto-metal. I thought that's pretty cool. So they list the early albums of Led Zeppelin, Scorpions, Blue Oyster Cult, a little bit of early Judas Priest as influences. They also actually don't mention Black Sabbath as an influence, but that is the one band that did come to mind when I did listen to this. So the band is from California. There are 5 people in the band. There's 3 women, 2 men. So we have Ariana Jade on vocals. We have Melanie Burkett on bass. Jake Palladino on guitar, Andrea Genevieve on lead guitar, and Justin Deaver on drums. So Psychit is a 6-song EP, so I'm going to put a link to their Bandcamp page down in the video description. So the first song is called Living On. Really nice groove to it. It has a pretty cool 70s style guitar riff in it. Female vocals sound very good on it, and it has some pretty cool like synth in it. Kind of gives it a bit of a psychedelic flavor. Next song is called Constellation, kind of like a harder driving song. Some pretty cool like galloping guitars, and this one did remind me a little bit of like early Black Sabbath. The next song is called Orokovis. It kind of slows down the pace, kind of very like doomy, very atmospheric, has some like psychedelic guitar riffs. Almost like a doomy version of like White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. That's kind of what came to mind. It's the longest song, 6.5 minutes. Really the perfect song length just for like to take a trip. That's pretty much what it does. It kind of brings you on a trip. So next song called Left for Dead kind of picks up the speed again, a little faster. Kind of some heavy metal riffs, some pretty fast paced drums in that one. Next one, Hand of Fate, it kind of slowed down again. Some atmospheric proto metal. This one has a pretty cool like clean guitar intro, has some violins. Pretty cool, really nice atmospheric song. The song then picks up some speed. It does have some pretty cool like galloping guitar riffs, pretty like dark and heavy riffs. I thought that was pretty cool. The last song is called California Burnin'. This is just straightforward 70s style heavy metal, and that just ends off the album. I like this one a lot. I actually liked it better than that latest like Monster Magnet album, and it is kind of a similar style to that. They just sound original, and they're doing something that like very few bands are doing today, and they're bringing back that early 70s like proto-metal sound. So you can check out their Bandcamp page. I will link it in my video description. I do think it's an interesting band. So the next band I want to talk about is called Futility, and the album is called Anhedonic. So this band is from Australia, kind of very doomy band. It's the album has 5 songs, a runtime about like 40 minutes. You know, the songs are like long, they're about like 9 or 10 minutes. There is like one short song at the end, I'll talk about that. But they are very heavy songs, they move at a slow pace like most of the time. There are 4 people in the band. We have Brendan DeBear on vocals and bass, Kurt Neist on guitar, Matt Newton on lead and rhythm guitar, and Dan Nahum on drums. They also have Samantha Kempster playing violin on 2 songs. I thought that's pretty cool. First song is called Visceral Melancholia. Kind of moves at a very slow pace. The riffs are very heavy. It's a very atmospheric song, and you do hear some violins to add some textures. The vocals are very like guttural and heavy and like death metal style. Really like layered guitar riffs to really make it interesting. The next song is called A Man of Great Appetites. The song actually has a very fast and heavy intro, but does slow down again. Has some violin playing that adds a lot to that like atmosphere. The vocals are very heavy, just like that other song I was talking about. And the song is very good. This has some fast parts, has some like heavy riffs. At like the 2-minute mark, there's like this like really like thrashy riff. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a 10-minute, 20-minute song, but it's not really that boring because it kind of like goes through lots of tempo changes. It like speeds up and slows down like a lot throughout the song. So the next few songs are a little shorter in length. It's called Pyrrhic Victory. It's a Pyrrhic Victory. I don't know what that means. But it's a slow track, has some clean guitars. And I thought that was like really cool. Like the lead guitar almost makes me think of something you would hear on like a Pink Floyd album. So it's kind of cool with like the dark, like heavy, like distorted riffs and like that clean lead. So I thought that's pretty cool. There's a riff at the 2-minute mark that's like really like heavy and crunchy. And it even goes into like a bit of like a groove metal direction. So it is pretty interesting. The fourth song is called Soliloquy. This is very slow or very atmospheric. They have these like slow and heavy riffs. They do have like the clean guitar playing, like I was just saying, like these like heavy, like thick riffs and clean leads. I thought that's pretty cool. And this is like spoken word on vocals. It's a little different than the other ones, but it is pretty cool. It's kind of like a dark, like spooky, eerie song. The last song is called Sleepless, and it's a cover song. You know, it sounds a lot different than the other ones. A cover of a song by a British prog rock band called Anathema. I actually don't know them, so. But it is the shortest song, under 5 minutes. It has a pretty cool like gothic metal vibe, I would say. You know, I really like the main riff. You know, the song does get like really heavy like throughout. Has some like heavy riffs. Almost remind me of like Pantera at times. Some really like heavy guttural vocals. So this is a different type of song. It's like not really a slow song. And that is it. So it's a pretty cool band. If you like that like slow doom metal, I'm thinking of bands like Ahab or Paul Bearer, you'll probably like this. So definitely check this band out. I will link their Bandcamp page in my video description. So you can open up and listen to the songs. You can buy their various physical formats for like both of these bands from their Bandcamp page if it's something that you're interested in. So that's it. Comment below. Let me know what you thought. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing 2 more of these up and coming bands. So going to be different bands. So one's going to be a thrash metal band, and another is a death metal band. So please check that one out. Tomorrow, so tomorrow's Sunday, and like I was talking about in my last video, I do have some new ideas, so I'm going to have a new idea called My Favorite Soundtracks. So that's going to be a new series I'm starting, so I'll probably start that one next week. And there are some other like anniversaries coming up, so we'll be doing those. So please stick around for that. Check out my in-video links. I'll put some more videos like right over there. If you want to click on them, check it out, and that's it. I'll see you in the next one.